Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found your way over to this channel. And if you've been rocking with me for a little while, you already know what we do over here. All right, we are building real income, real systems, and real ecosystems. And I just love to share my journey and what I'm doing, how I think to help you. Okay. And today we're going to stay in this publishing lane because I have been doing some my research. I found something that I want to walk you through. So if you've been following me for a minute, you know I talk about KDP, which is Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, a lot. Okay. That's my home base for my mini her books. And I'm not moving off of KDP at all. Okay. I want to make sure I cleared that up from the beginning. Okay. Because this video is not a video where I want to talk about, well, should I leave KDP? Like that type of conversation? No, it's not. It's not. This is not that. And but I want to talk about what can we stack with it. Okay, that's the kind of conversation I want to have. So you know how I feel about stacking. I talk about stacking income a lot. Okay, so today I'm going to walk you through a platform called Books.by. Yeah, that's it, Books.by, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is, what it does, how it's priced, and most importantly, how I personally see it fitting into my publishing ecosystem along with KDP and not just either or. Okay, so this is not a versus video. I'll talk about some versus things, but for me, we use them both. Okay, we're going to use both. All right, before we go over to the platform, I want to start with some of the basics when it comes to Books.by. It is a direct to reader publishing platform. And the headline that got my attention was 100% of your royalties. Daily payout. Saw that too. Let me say that again. Daily payout. Okay. So 100% every day. Now, if you've been on Kindle Direct Publishing KDP for any amount of time, you know that Amazon pays out somewhere between 30 to 70% royalties depending on your format and your pricing. So those payouts come out it's like a 60-day delay, 30 to 60-day delay. So when I saw daily payouts and 100% royalties, okay, my ears perked up. And I'm like, okay, let me find out more about this and how Books.by works instead of being just being in a marketplace like Amazon. Okay. When you're listed beside thousands of other books, like you have no idea who bought from you. Books.by gives you your own storefront, your own bookstore, like your own URL, books.by/mine is Sharlrita. Okay, it's yours, it's branded, it's customized. And when someone buys from that store, you keep everything above the printing cost. So no commission, no revenue sharing, just a flat annual fee to use the platform. That's it. Now, they do have over 20,000 authors on the platform now, 4.7 out of a 5-star rating, and they pay out over $4 million so far to authors. So this is a great thing. I'm very excited just talking about it. So I can't wait to get to the computer to show you guys. I want to say this, like they are kind of brand new. They're brand new to me, but they're not brand new or untested thing. Like people are actually using it. They're getting paid. And I want to make sure I always give you things that have proof behind them. Okay. And that's one of the things that I like to do, even for myself. I will say this, that I found Books.by from my husband, Anthony. So if you looked at my last video, I was talking about his book. His book is hosted on Books.by. So he decided to give it an opportunity. So I've gotten feedback from him based on him selling his book. And I'm like, okay, I love it. Like, I love the fact that he was like, you need to try it or whatever. So I'm not affiliated. All right. But that link is below, but I'm not affiliated. So they don't have a affiliate program yet anyway. But I wanted to do this video, not off the strength of affiliate income, but I wanted to do this video because I really believe that if you want to publish books, that I want to give you an alternative. But again, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to use both. I'm going to still be on KDP because I do see still there are some differences that KDP has versus Books.by. And so yeah, and I'm gonna create me a strategy that to really make this live for myself and how I can make this happen. So yeah, let's go to the computer and let's go do a full walkthrough. All right, so the first thing is you're gonna step up into is the storefront. So this is my back office. I have not uploaded any books just yet, but I love this because it actually looks like a real bookstore. And I'm gonna pull up Anthony's too, so you can like see a live preview. And it's not like product listing, somewhere. They have several different themes that you can go in. I think I chose my theme. Okay, go over here to themes. So if you see this here, I'm sorry, I got too many things going on. If you see here that they do have just two different themes. Anthony has this theme that you can choose from. I selected this theme. Again, I haven't uploaded that. I promise I'll probably do something like that this week where I can upload so that you can kind of see, but I'll show Anthony's in just a minute. So you got the this theme right here, then you have this theme right here. Okay. So you get to choose between either one. You get to change up according to your color, your branding and all those good things. Again, I don't have a lot of anything for you to see, okay, because I haven't uploaded anything, but let me show you Anthony's Books by. And I love the handle is books.by slash and then whatever your name is. His is books.by slash Anthony. Okay. So I'll link his book below. He has a new book called The New Era of Wealth. So right here it is, you could just pay right here. And it has his face up there about the book, and then it has about Anthony. So if you have, more than one book, it will look, a little different. Okay. But you can share this link anywhere. He shares it anywhere on his social media. You got link in bio type of thing. You can share that there. I think it's clean. It's nice and clean. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. I like it. You don't have to, be everywhere doing everything. So I really like how his look. Okay. Now let's talk about the publishing side. Now here's the part that made me kind of breathe a sigh when it comes to the publishing, but this is what it looks like when you sign up. So on the publishing side, um, I read, or I'm still getting acclimated to that. You don't have to redo a lot of your files, and here's what I mean. So when you upload a book to Amazon KDP, let's say your print book, like this platform is for print only. So that's why I said I'm not going to get rid of Amazon because I'm still going to utilize Amazon for my ebooks. Okay. And so I may just do ebooks only with Amazon and do books.by for my prints. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but either way, y'all know I'm gonna come up with a strategy, kind of sit down and see how this is gonna work. Because once I do one book one way, I want to set the precedence for all of my books to do the same thing. That's how I roll. That's what helps me to stay on task. Okay. So with the publishing side, you could use the same format, except for I did find this out from Anthony. Okay. Based on his experience, when it's time for you to upload the cover. So on Amazon, you got to have the cover together. Let me show you an example. Okay. I'm going to show you an example of my covers that I am doing. Okay. This is for print only. Okay. Nothing more, no ebook, no audio book. This is for print only. Okay. So that's why I say this is really, really good for print only. If you're going to really focus on print, that's why I don't want to put one against the other, because to me, both has this space, right? Both has its benefits. With KDP, people are used to reading on a Kindle version of a book, so they're used to having the Kindles, and so that platform is good for that. So this is my series that I'm working on now, right? Y'all pray for me. I'm just trying to get this together. But okay, so like for example, I want to use this cover as an example. On Amazon KDP, Your book cover has to look like this. You need to have the front and the back together. Okay? The front and the back together. Now, when it comes to Books.by, this needs to be separate. So you'll have to have three different, let's say three different. I don't normally have a spine, but Anthony has a spine, okay, because he has a lot of pages. All right. So with his, he had to have three files. So whoever you're going to get to design your cover, even if you're designing your cover yourself, you're going to need three different files. You're going to need a PDF for the front. You're going to need a PDF for the spine if you have one, and you're going to need a PDF for the back. So they need to be separated. So if you're a creator in Canva like myself, it's going to have to look like this. Okay. So I create my covers in Canva. So that means I'm going to have to separate mine. I would have to have the PDF for the front. Now I don't have the back here, but just to give, let's say this is the back cover, then a PDF for the back cover. So it needs to be two different files. I wanted to let you know that before you start, getting into it when it comes to that, the publishing. Okay. Other than that, the front, the inside, you should be good to go. He said there was no problem with the inside. Okay. When you have a book ready for print, it needs to be a PDF anyway for any print books. Okay. Now let's talk about fulfillment. Books.by, they handle all of the printing. Yeah, so they handle all the printing and the shipping through a global print on demand network with facilities in USA. And all of this information is on their site too. USA, UK, Europe, Australia. So your readers get their books printed locally and delivered within 3 to 5 days. This is per Anthony now. When he showed me his back office, people were getting their books 3 to 5 days. So they got that top with Amazon because sometimes Amazon takes longer. So I can give them that. I can give them that. Okay. Now you don't have to manage any inventory at all. You're not shipping anything. So it's the same energy like KDP. Except you just do the creative work. You do the writing, the publishing. They handle the physical side. Okay. So that's what I love about that part too. You know me. To me, even if they charge me a royalty, I still would be okay with that because I'm all about my time versus, I rather have my time than the money. Okay. I can make money. It's just I want my time. Okay. Now let's talk royalties. Okay. So this right up here, they got the royalty things happening here. You can actually come in here and see how you will earn. They have a calculator back here so you can play with the numbers. So when it comes to royalties with them, you keep 100%. Okay. What's above the printing cost? Okay. We'll play with that now, but let me explain this. So you get paid daily. Now with Anthony hasn't set up. I got to get him, sometime with me and you got to remind them. Okay. So his money just sitting in a little thing, but he hasn't activated his yet. So I'm not sure. I'll probably look in here to see, how you get paid. But he hasn't set his up yet, but he have seen his money, as people buy his book, he have seen his money change. Okay. It's in his little wallet thing in the system. Okay. So from what my understanding, what I read before, it was through Stripe. So if you have a Stripe account, that's how you get paid. That's how you would get your daily payments. Okay. Then you have to press a button to get paid. Just like with Stripe, if somebody bought something from you, you don't get the money doesn't go to your bank account. You have to press the button for it to go to your bank account, or they will automatically send it to your bank account. They give you a date and say we'll pay out this money on this such and such date. So yeah, that's why I said Stripe makes a lot of money too. Because first of all, they make money when a payment comes in, and then they make money if you decide you want to press the button and get your money early. They gonna charge you a little bit. Then I know they make some good money. Like PayPal, Stripe, but I don't doubt them because we don't pay like monthly fees to use those services. We just pay per every time we make a sale. So with Books.by, It's not monthly, it's not a 60-day delay like KDP is. But you do get access to this royalty calculator. So let's play around with this. So typically I'm going to the pocketbook size with my mini books. So I want to kind of price this. Normally I will print in black and white, and I love white paper. Okay, I print in white paper. Page count, let's say 50 pages. All right, so let's say my retail price is, they said 19.99. So let's say my retail price is 12.99. Okay, let's say I make 50 sales. Okay, who pays for shipping? So you get that too. So either you can do free shipping or the customer pays. They recommend that the customer pays for shipping. So retail price $12.99. They're gonna print it for $2.06. The printing cost is $5.06. I see what they doing. Uh-huh. This is me being in publishing. This is genius. This is genius. Shipping is $5. So the total fulfillment cost per book for me would be $7.97. That's so, even though, let me say this, even though they're not charging a royalty like KDP, they're still operating like KDP in a way, except for they go ahead and get you now, and they get their money now. I think KDP gets their money then too, but you get your money now. So they make it a win-win for you and them. Everybody getting their money now. Okay. So you don't have to wait, which is a plus for us as authors. But again, I would still use KDP, even though, because I went and totally dismissed them because of the payment thing. But because Books.by, you don't get that opportunity to have your ebook up here. So you need to have, if you want to make money with the ebook, then you want to have it there. Okay. You don't have that option here. Okay. So that looks like $10.02 I will make per book. Yeah. So that's $2. Let's see if we can pull up the KDP calculator. Um, Book KDP calculator. That's the cover calculator. I want the cost. Somebody else did it. That's not KDP. Okay, I'm gonna use them. Just okay. Let's go to paperback. Let's say we're gonna list it at $12.99. The page count is, what we say, 50. Black and white, regular, trim size. Why they don't have the right trim size in here? They don't have the different trim sizes. I think that matters. Amazon is 50 to 60%. They're not doing what I want. Let me go. Let me put in KDP. You would think I would have it saved. It's a KDP royalty calculator. Let me pull that up. I think this is it right here. Yeah. So we can see the difference. Okay. Paperback, black and white. We're going to do inches. And KDP don't go no smaller than a 5x8. I thought they printed smaller than that. Okay, let's do 5x8 here. Amazon, 50 pages, $12.99. All right, so let's look down here. All right, so Amazon, if I list it for $12.99 and I get 60% of my royalty, this is for paperback, okay? The minimum, if I list the minimum is $4.60. So that's the lowest price in which you may sell your book in order to cover so they won't let you go no lower than that. Printing cost is $2.30. Estimated royalty $5. And so I would make $5.49 per copy on Amazon for print. However, let me close these windows down. However, over here, I know it's higher here, $10.02, right? And my royalty percentage is 77. So yeah, the royalty is higher over here. And I'm getting this faster than I would on Amazon KDP. So their print cost by itself is $2.06. Amazon is $2.30. So that's not that much off, right? It's not gonna break the bank. Excuse that if y'all hear that some motorcycles outside. Um the shipping cost. So the difference, they're charging the shipping costs up front, $5.69. And then your customer would pay the $5. So yeah, I can both of them have benefits. Both, I wouldn't say one is better than the other. It's just that Books by just does things faster when it comes to royalties. Now, the cost, okay? We're going to talk about the cost. What does it cost to use Books by? Okay? Because that's very, very important. They have two different plans. Amazon KDP is zero. Okay, that's why I don't make videos and saying, oh, you don't need to be on KDP because they take your money, but they allow you to use their global platform at no cost, like no upfront. I don't like to say no cost because it does cost you something, right? But there's no upfront cost, so you don't have to put your credit card in to use the platform. Okay, you don't have to do that. Now with Books.by, you do. That's one way that they make money. So they make money. I got the $99 a year. So you pay $99. If you want the $2.99 a year, there's some differences here. So that's the bookstore themes. That's why I only had two options, because I'm not on a $2.99 a year. Okay. And you only get a limited amount over here. So this, you do get free ISBN numbers for published books. I don't think, no, Anthony didn't use the free ISBN number because we bought his already from Bonkers. Okay. I buy all of mine from Bonkers because Bonkers is registered under my publishing company name. I like all of my books to be under my publishing company name. But the way that I'm rapidly publishing, I may just use their ISBN number. The only thing I always have a concern about that with ISBN numbers, because Amazon gives you a free ISBN number, but the thing about it is, with the free ISBN number, it's not registered to you. Like, you don't own the number. Okay, it's registered on Amazon. It says independent publisher. Okay. If you buy your own, like on myidentifiers.com, you buy a bulk of them for $300 for 10 of them, right? You buy a bulk of those, and then they're registered under your name, or either your name. I have mine registered under my publishing company name. Okay, that's just because I ran a publishing business. So that's my thought process, and plus this to me is still a business. So yeah, that's the difference. You do pay a year. At least it's not a monthly cost. I went on ahead and just paid for the $99, and I was done with it. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. All right. So again, I'm gonna talk just a little bit about books. I keep saying books.by.com, books.by versus KDP. And again, it's not either or. Okay, this is the part that I want you to pay attention to, because I think this is where people could get it wrong when they talk about platforms like Books.by. Like, this is not a replacement to me. I It's not replacement. KDP is still my traffic source. It's still my traffic machine. Why? Because that's where the customers are at. Books.by, you have to drive traffic to these, for people to, not yet. I don't know what they're in the works of that, but not, they don't have a customer base already. That's why Amazon is going to beat out any platform to me, because there is a customer base. The only thing is about authors, you have to learn how to get in front of those customers. It's not an automatic thing. Okay, it's just not something that just you're just gonna make book sales overnight. There, Amazon has an algorithm. The more you publish, that's why I'm about rapidly publishing, because I believe that besides me driving my own traffic, I'm always going to drive my own traffic. However, I'm also going to leverage their platform by leveraging their Amazon ads to get in front of those people. You got to spend money, authors. Like you gotta. This is no way of organically just getting in front of people. You got to put some money on it. Okay. Again, Amazon has millions of buyers already. People go to Amazon and search for books, they find yours. To me, that's organic discovery. That's massive. It cannot be replicated, it cannot be replaced. Now, what Books.by does, okay, it gives you a separate lane for your personal traffic, and you keep your customer too. I love that part. You keep your customer. I saw all Anthony's customers. So he knew who ordered books. He even showed them when they ordered the books. Maybe I'll do another video, logging into his account. I just don't want to do that right now. But when I logged into his account, I saw his customer. It showed when the book was shipped. You can leave little notes for your end. It's like a CRM. You can leave little notes. You can see when the book was delivered, all those things, just in case somebody has questions for you. That information is back there. So I really like that part too. Okay. Now, so you can use Books.by, which I plan to do, to send traffic, my own traffic, from like my YouTube, my email list, my Pinterest pins. You remember that's a part of my, after I publish anyway, I create Pinterest pins for my books, and my in my bio, or my, when people ask, I'll have a place. My podcast, I can talk about my books, because I can still just send them to Amazon, but I'm thinking I'm going to just publish my ebooks on Amazon. And what I'm going to do in the front, or maybe in the middle of my ebook, I will, offer the opportunity to get the physical copy at Books.by. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do with that. Okay. That's, I haven't concrete on it yet, so I don't have any numbers for you guys, but it's kind of like what I'm leaning to. I was already leaning to just putting my ebooks on Amazon anyway, because I wanted to find a way to leverage the inside of my books where I can drive more traffic to other things. So it's just, this is why I love doing these videos, because I'm testing things. So I'm not telling you for facts like this works, but I'm telling you that's kind of something that I'm doing. Okay. But yeah, this is Books.by. I like them. I really like them. They do a comparison to Amazon. It's business, right? It's business. So go on over here, kind of, you look at it, see how you like it. You got your own bookstore, print on demand, royalties, daily payout. They got a cover builder in here, free ISBN numbers. You know, when it comes to them free ISBN numbers, I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know who is registered. Like, is it registered to you, or is it registered to them? So even on these black market, if you are buying ISBN numbers like these cheap ones out here, just know it's not registered to you. It's not going to come up as your ISBN number. It comes up as the company. Yeah, so that's the only part. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a really huge deal, but for me, I think it kind of is, because I like owning. I like ownership. I like owning my stuff. My stuff. Okay, so just come through here. They have a lot of common questions about pricing and all those great things. Again, I got my account set up. I keep you guys posted when I upload my next book. My husband asked me, he said, well, you going to go back and upload your old books? Probably not. No, I probably won't. I'm going to do the new books going forward. I haven't decided if I'm going to do old, but probably not. I have to sift through these Google files. No, probably not. I'm going to do from now on out, and then you'll be able to see. Okay. But again, this is what Anthony's look like. I showed y'all his. I showed y'all his. This is what his look like. Again, it's to me it's nice and clean. He loves it. Just a quick, he don't have to ship nothing. He haven't even put his book on Amazon yet. So, and that's another thing too. What about I like about Amazon, because people can leave reviews. If people leave you reviews, you got to find a way to put it on your book by site. At least you know on Amazon that the book reviews are there. So that's it. So it's pros and cons to everything. Nothing is totally perfect. I hope that was great for you. I really enjoyed it, but I want to bring this back to like how I personally see fitting this into my own publishing business, because that's how I like to talk about things, but what I actually know and what I'm actually doing. So with my mini her books, I'm publishing nonfiction short books, 50 pages or less, and my goal is to publish consistently and build a library. I use KDP as my primary publishing platform, and I run Amazon ads to drive traffic to my books on Amazon. That is my passive background income stream. Now, where Books.by fits in for me is on the direct traffic side. So every time that I talk about my books here on YouTube, in the emails, Pinterest pins, traffic, that traffic right there will go to my store where I will keep the full royalties. And that keeps cash flow into my business as well. So instead of sending my warm audience, the people who already know me and trust me, to Amazon, where I get a smaller cut, I can send them to Books.by storefront, where I keep 100% of the margin above the printing cost. It is the same book. It's the same content, same files, just different destinations and different payouts. That's just, to me, smart business. It's just smart business, smart strategy, right? And the daily payout piece really matters for, again, for cash flow when you're publishing frequently. I don't wait, 60 days to see money from a book I published and started promoting this week. So daily payouts keep that income moving. Now, I will say this. For those of you who are writing series like me, which, that's what I love to do, having your own storefront is very powerful, right? Because when a reader buys one book, just like the Amazon KDP author, when people buy one book, they want to buy more. What is going on with my phone? I had to switch mics. The mic went out. Anyways, if you could tell the difference. But what was I saying? Okay, I'm going to go back to this. You like to write in series like me. A storefront is powerful, just like Amazon KDP, because when someone sees one book, it will direct them to other books. They will want to buy more books. So there's it's not like you're competing listings. You're just getting your readers and people to buy books from one powerful place. Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up because that the bite were acting up, everything, but what we do, we keep going, right? I don't like trying to create this polished content. I'm not polished, but I want you to see the real, like for real. This is why I tell you guys, put your content out. Just a side note, put your content out. Nobody's looking for perfect. I know you won't look for me. I'm not editing that out with the mic, because it's what it is. I bought a new tripod. I need to get another tripod, and that's what we just gonna keep going, right? But let's wrap this video up. All right, let's wrap it up. Okay, when it comes to Books.by to me is for authors who already has or is building an audience. So if you have a YouTube channel, an email list, a blog, a social media following, any place where you are directing people to look at your work, Books.by, I believe, will be great for you. Okay, Books.by is where that traffic should land, because you're in control. It's like you're in control of the traffic, and you should be making the most of it. Now, if you are an author who, like me, who publish consistently, you want to maximize your earnings per book without changing anything about how you write or what you publish, it's for the authors too who want to actually know their readers too. That's what Books.by, it's like more of a close net. If you're building a publishing business for the long term, knowing who the buyers are you don't want that to be optional. The data, lets you serve them better too, and you can sell more. Honestly, to me, $99 a year for the core plan is, and it's backed by what is 100-day money back guarantee. To me, that the barrier of entry is low. 10 book sales, it'll pay for itself. Okay, that's a type of math that I can get behind. But if you're like, you're not ready to build a direct audience yet, and you're just started out with KDP, focus there first. Get your books published, get your catalog growing, and then add Books.by when you have traffic to send to it. Okay, that's the smart order of operation. So again, KDP is great for both. I'm going to use both. I have an audience, so I'm in that category where I have an audience. So adding Books.by would be great for me because people already know that I publish. I already have an audience that looks for my books and buys my books, okay, consistently. Now KDP, I love KDP because I can always get more customers just from running Amazon ads. So to me, it works hand in hand. For me personally. Do some action steps before we go. I want you to go to Books.by, put the link in the description, and just explore it. Like, look at the storefront themes. We only have 2 for the $99. If you want more, upgrade, you can do that. Run your numbers in their royalty calculator too. See if the pricing makes sense for where you are right now. And if you're not ready to sign up yet, that's fine. Just bookmark it. Come back to it. And when your KDP catalog is growing and you're starting to build an audience, the platform will be there. Okay, it's a great platform in my opinion. But I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, give me a thumbs up. It really does help more people to find this content. And that really, really matters to me. Thank you guys so much for watching my content. I really, really appreciate that. It means a lot, okay? And again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, girl. Okay, we love it over here. We build a quiet income streams over here. I call this the Quiet Income School. Every week, I'm going to bring you my real story. I'm going to bring you strategies infused with my stories, the tools that I use, the income, all those things. I love building this quiet income. I love cheering for you on the back end. I love hearing you guys that I'm helping you. That makes me so, so happy. It makes me happy. So go check out Books.by and let me know in the comments what you think. I'll see you in the next video. And always remember what I say. Take care of yourself. All right. Bye for now.